So in the Sister Wives premiere episode, season 18, episode 1, we didn't get a lot of new information. But we only got a few new scenes. We got Christine and Kody, we got Christine and Janelle, we got Janelle at the RV, and a huge chunk of it is Meri and Robyn awkwardly sitting in Robyn's backyard. And I'm just going to say one thing about this, which is when Meri showed up, Robyn slammed the door behind her. And then Meri's like, gosh, I'm so cold. It's cold. And she's like, oh, well, I'll get you a jacket. Do you need a blanket? And snuck back in the house and then snuck back. It was odd how much she was avoiding letting Meri in her house. But a huge part of this was Robyn going on and on about how the family deceived her. She didn't know things were so bad. But the end of it, I watched the whole end section going, what does she really mean? What is going on? Because she talked about how Kody has been carrying this torch for so long and he's so tired. And the rest of us wives, because suddenly Meri is a wife again, need to take the torch from him. I'm like, what is she talking about? Because he's been complaining about how there hasn't been enough patriarchy. But she's going about how he's so tired. We need to take this torch. And I don't know whether she is just saying this, which is totally valid, saying this to look like a good wife or to create content or get the daily rate, as my husband says. But I had two possibilities, which is, does she mean that her and Meri need to get Janelle in line? Is that what she's talking about? Because she's going on about how Kody's been working so hard for so long and carrying the torch. But then occasionally she'd say the three of us, which I wasn't sure if she meant Robyn, Janelle, and Meri, or Robyn, Meri, and Kody. But she's like, we need to take the torch because he's so tired. And I'm like, does she mean get the kids in line? But either way, it really felt to me like Robyn was telling Meri, you need to come alongside to fix this because Kody's so tired. And I'm like, well, I don't know that Kody's done anything. He doesn't really have a full-time job. He's just on TV. And it seems like he's feuding with almost all of his kids and almost all of his wives, other than Robyn and maybe her kids. We don't know. We don't know what his relationship is with them because they're not on the show. They don't talk and we don't hear anything about them. So maybe there were some hints, but I won't get into that here. But I found that whole thing at the end where she was going, he's so tired, we need to carry the torch. And then Meri's like, well, does he expect 100%, obedience moving forward? Because I don't know if that's possible. And I'm like, what are they talking about? What is going on? And all I can think of is that she's talking about either we need to get Janelle in line because she's tiring him, or we need to get the kids in line because she's tired, that's tiring him, or something. But it did not seem to make any sense to me otherwise.